All right, guys, here we go at home against Marseille. Our squad has changed again. This is the fastest squad in the front I've ever put out, and we'll see how this works. We have a number of players up front who are extremely fast, sort of led by Ricky J. Jones, who was another one of those real speedy acquisitions that we recently made. So we'll see if this makes any difference. Oh, yeah, and in goal, we kind of went out and bought Lev Yashin. So that's another story for another day. We are in red today, which looks a little bit more like Augsburg to me, and let's see what we can do here in front of the home crowd. Now, the players are a little bit upset. Ernst Lehner is upset that he thinks we don't have much strength at right back, and I told him that we would have a bunch of young players learn how to play right back. He doesn't understand that all we really care about is pace and acceleration. He cares about silly things like reputation. So we'll see what we can do. Here is Lehner. That's one of the reasons why we saw a couple of poor matches last time from some of these players, or all the guys who agree with him. We can't, as Ricky J. Jones knocks that over everybody's head, we can't really afford to make Lehner really upset. He's not like some of the other players that we pissed off. And here comes Alonga, who I think I have playing striker. So we have, we have Garnacho and Alonga playing striker, Lehner and Jones behind him. And those are, I think, the four fastest players we have on the squad. So we're playing them all at the same time, all together, just to sort of see what happens if we kind of lump them all together and make something out of it. And of all people, it's Shahid trying to take that chip shot from far away. So whatever, he can do what he wants. Yeah, we'll see what kind of difference it makes, and we'll see if raw speed overcomes everything else. Now, I know that Ricky J. Jones, who's right here, is not very consistent, but I don't really care. All I care about is the speed. If he can go fast, then I'm fine. And Waltz, man, he's another new signing there at center back, defensive midfield. He had a shot on goal himself. We're still dealing with some of these injury problems, and that's part of the issue that we have, but we'll see if we can sort of wade our way through the problems and try to make something good happen. And there's Yashin with the save, so he gets his first time on camera. It's quite brief. And yes, I do know that a couple of goalkeepers are going to be upset that we went out and bought a brand new one. El Shewi's earned himself a yellow card. I'm fully aware of that fact, and we're probably going to have a hard time maintaining a really, really good morale in the long term because we have a lot of sort of superstar type players. There's Alonga over to Garnacho, and it just can't get it there. That's what happens when you have a bunch of fast players. And then you get Waltz, who once again is trying to shoot from range, though he has no ability to do so. Garcia over to Nia, and it's Simiu who wins this, back to Garcia. Lehner, forward for a long, this is incredible. I think he's offside. Yeah, it's been taken off. It's been taken off. He was offside. It's close. It's close, but yeah. But the thing is, the fact that we have the ability to do that ought to put other teams on notice. That was pretty impressive. And if any of these guys get injured, we have a bunch of other fast guys waiting in the wings who are more than happy to impress. And we did buy probably more players than we should have, so we have a bunch of players out on loan where they are earning money for us. So that's the way that we like it. Don't play their salary at all, and instead just enjoy the fruits of their development. Here's Garcia over to Garnacho, forward for Alonga again. Alonga has just been running forward the whole game. Back to Waltz, pass this time, please. No, he won't. We're still having a hard time winning those 50-50 balls. Waltz, however, does win this in the end to Garnacho, or to Jones. His header, though, goes a little bit wide. Here's Jones again. El Shewi over to Garcia. He's down for Nia. Waltz over for Alonga, and he's called for being offside again. I'm happy it's not Klein there in goal. That was ugly yesterday. Man, oh man. We have offered him up for sale, by the way. it's a sad story, but it's time for him to move on. That was not a great performance. Elshewi here with this on the left side. Waltz once again, and he tries to head it, but doesn't really know who he's heading it to. I think he was looking for Jones. Elshewi wins this over to Lehner. Or for Garnacho. He was offside again, but we're showing what we're capable of. Nia over to Longa. Elshewi has this in the back. Over to Nia again. Lehner. And there it is. He's onside this time, I'm sure of it.
Torschütze heute Nachmittag für das Team der Torschützen.
Now they took it away. Ah, no, he was offside. He was offside. He did go too early.
Torschütze heute Nachmittag für das Team der Torschützen.
So the men that we have up front are a little bit too fast. They're so fast they keep outrunning the defenders. And here comes Longa once again. And Garnacho having another poor match. He's still upset that we don't have the players on the right wing or whatever it is that these guys won. And Lehner's actually having a slightly better match. Jones not having a great match in his debut. So we're going to put Kim Young-won back on. There was a question as to whether I wanted to start him or not. He is slower than Garnacho by a little bit, but I don't think I care so much at the moment. We're going to keep Jones on. I know that he is inconsistent, that we're seeing the inconsistencies right now. I mean, he's got the dark red inconsistency. So who knows how long we're going to keep him, but I do want to see what it is that he can do for us other than that. See what positive things he could do for us with his speed. And Yashin is able to keep that one out. Yeah, I have to ask our defense what happened there. That was a little bit odd. Kim Young-won and ends up with Yashin. Kim Young-won, I think, missed that. Here's Lehner. Yeah, that was a good effort, but it didn't quite get through. The prediction today was a draw. I hope that we don't draw, actually. I could use a victory or two. Garcia back to Yashin. And Kim Young-won once again sort of in the wrong place, but then he goes back and covers up his error. Lehner's going to win this easily. Kim Young-won, I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he did that, but yeah, that's what happens. We have the gazelles up front. We have the cheetahs running around. Here comes Lehner. Yeah, again, Waltz. He's going to be back with Jones. And he gives up possession easily. So we're going to have to take Ricky out, I think. Yeah, it's about time. We're going to take him out right now. I did a little bit too late. Ricky J. Jones not having the best game of his life. He will give way to Rukavina. So much for the speed experiment. That was the first half was definitely one of the fastest I've ever seen. And yeah, Ricky J. Jones, he's got good aspects and bad aspects, and this is what I get for breaking my rule of not ever signing inconsistent players. I knew what he was when he was coming on, but his pace and acceleration ratings were just too attractive. And we've given up another corner. Shahid just totally flattens out to win that, and it's out for a throw. Very good job. Down to Elshewi. Rukavina, and that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal, and that was right in the right place at the right time, and it's a shame that that wasn't. I think that was Kim Young-won who should have put that in. Longa, man. And Alonga's won as a corner there. Let's see what we can do with this. Gonna be Lehner to take it. Lehner, though he's still a little bit upset with me, is having a good match, which is exactly what we want to see. Waltz takes the shot, but it just doesn't quite work out. Here's Nia. We got less than 10 minutes left here. Let's make something happen. Kim Young-won's always going to get to that, and guess he was offside. May have gone a second or so too soon. Win it again. Throw over to Alonga, back to Niab. Simeu. Shahid, Simeu, back to Niab. He blasts a shot, but it's not the guy that we want shooting from there. We have had all of the momentum in this match. We've had a lot of the possession in this match. We've had everything. And tell me that we're not going to concede here. We've conceded a corner. It doesn't lead to anything. Here's Nia in the back. Kim Young-won over to Waltz. Nia. Lehner. And it's out of play. That's going to be the end of the match. So board draw in the end. This is about as far away from a board draw as a 0-0 draw can get. But we had multiple chances to score, and unfortunately our fast boys were a little bit too fast and ended up offside. 0-0 the final score. Not really the result that we were looking for, but it's better than losing. So there you have it. Talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.